Dope, 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 dope.
Dope, 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 dope.
You're dope.
You are too.
You're pretty dope.
You are too. You are too. You got into photography though, so I'm curious how you melded your art, because it's really hard. Noelle and I, and this is like the theme of the podcast, but we always feel a little bit stuck in this, you have to do one thing and be the best at that one thing. So how did that come about?
Well, funny you say that, because that for me has kind of been the theme of this like year. And I'm sure for a lot of artists. But yeah, dance was my thing. Dance was like, it's not everything that I knew, because my sister McCall and I, through college and a bit in high school, we were always in front of a camera growing up. And so once we got our hands on our own cameras, we just liked to play and do like little photo shoots in high school. We were like, I just remember feeling so cool in high school because we were like the only ones that were doing these like artsy like photo shoots. But if you look back at those now, they are the most cringy things.
Everybody had that person. Okay, that was probably so loud and I got so excited. But it's so funny. I was thinking about the girl in my high school who took photos of everybody and how we all look back at those and they're just like, nobody, we all thought we were models and we were not
the vibe.
Models. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but so like photography, film, that's always kind of been on my radar. McCall, my sister, she in high school, she kind of like definitely took more to it. Anyways, so in college and stuff, we just started to make these little dance films and just for ourselves. So I've always had that love, I guess. But this year, so personally, obviously the pandemic, and with dance, not much was happening. And I just got home from tour with Madonna, like my first professional job.
Right.
Say it, girl. Say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. It's just what it is.
No, yeah, we have to get into that. We
We will. We will. But yeah, so we'll backtrack to that.
Cute.
But yeah, so I just like first professional job out of college, just the hardest thing I ever did, but so fulfilling. So then to come home, it'd be the pandemic and everything's stopped, especially for dance. I was like, okay. Who
what
am
else
I?
Can I do? What
yeah,
do I like to do?
Exactly. Who am I as an artist without dance? Yes, of course. I can do dance on my own. I can dance in my room, on my roof. I can create on my own, but that's a whole other world to dance, I think, and your own personal relationship to it. So, and I just got home from tour. And so I was like, my body definitely was happy to have a break. But I'm still a really fiery artist in a lot of ways. And so it felt kind of wrong to not be doing what I've been putting so much time and effort in for years and years and years and years. So I like finally got my own, I've had a film camera for a bit, but I finally got my own digital camera and I was like, oh, fun. Like I want to play around with this. And so I like get to New York, like moved to New York. And I just remember hitting up Noelle and I was like, can I take photos of you? Like, I just want to play around with my new camera. And of course, Noelle was like, yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you so much. So yeah, and then like Noelle and I had this really amazing photo shoot. It was just so fun. I mean, our friendship was reconnecting at the time and it was just really beautiful. And the photos turned out like really good.
They were really good.
And I want to reiterate what I said on the beach when we were all together, but I want everyone else to hear this because those photos from that shoot, I remember looking at them and thinking about how much they made me feel and how beautiful that whole scenery and the way that Noelle was, just everything about the photos were fantastic. And when you guys told me that that was one of the best days ever, I remember saying, I'm so glad to know that was an amazing day and that I wasn't just like feeling something from a picture, that I was actually feeling what you all were feeling.
Yeah. I mean,
Word.
to give some context to that day and how amazing it was, I mean, we were trying to get to the beach before sunrise. And we're in New York
Yeah.
City. And so to get to the beach, it's not really like a quick little hop and a skip. It's a journey.
No,
So
it's a full-on
Um,
journey.
so we wake up, we miss our bus, and we're like running to the stop, and it was like a movie scene. We went to the wrong stop and then realized that our bus was over there about to leave, and we were like running. No one's in the streets because it's like 4 a.m. We don't make the bus, but we're laughing. Thank goodness we have a great attitude. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
You know, some people in those situations just freak out, and it's just such a bummer. But the fact that we both were just hysterically laughing, and we're like, okay, you know what, we'll get there when we get there. We got there. It was like the perfect lighting right as the sun was rising. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that day too, obviously, because it was the beginning of something new and beautiful. But that whole journey was hilarious and like so iconic. And it honestly, it was the experience. Like the photos were so beautiful and I'm so happy what we got out of it. But that experience too, like even it kind of reminds me of the project that you just did with Red Dragon. Everyone look them up, they're dope. Baylie and her sister McCall did this whole amazing music video for their song, and I haven't even seen it yet, but I know that's amazing too. But just, like the experience of going somewhere really early, being in a comfortable like temperature, like going to do something that you don't normally do, that's like so off of your daily schedule, to get some cool art out of it. Like the experience is really everything.
It's
truly.
about the journey, not the destination.
Oh my God.
There
Say it
you
again.
go.
Say it again, Fiona. Say it
It's
again.
about the journey. You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome.
You guys, I'm always here for a really cheesy cliche quote. Okay.